All the ways you try to keep me back, all the things you said and how you made a voice in my head. Sold me bronze and then you look at me now. Look at me now. Lately I've been really seeing it clear. All the ways you try to keep me bound up inside. Lately I've been really seeing it clear. Seeing it clear. It clear. Seeing it clear. All the ways you try to keep me bound up inside of my head. Lock me up and then you called it love, while you took the pleasure to burn my down. Ooh, you crying. Ooh, you crying. Be to be what? but you lied. You're a liar, and I should have known. You came to steal, kill, and destroy, but I won, I won. But I won, I won. But I won, I won. I won. Won, I won. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Oh, the past is right behind me, and that's where you belong. And my future is right before me, and not where you belong. Oh, look at me now. I'm not where you belong. Oh, look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. I can see it. Look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. I'm better than I've ever been. How you like me now? All the things you said and how you made a voice in my head. All the things you said to me and how you made a voice in my head. You sold me bronze and called it gold. Took my treasure and crushed it to dust. Ooh, you claim to know what's best for me, but you lied. You're a liar, and I should have known. You came to steal, kill, and destroy, but I won. Look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Whoa. Look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. I got an identity now. You can't beat that. Lately I've been seeing it clear. All the ways that try to keep me bound up in my head. It's in my head. It's in my head. Lately I've been really Lately I've been really thinking about all the things you said to me and how you made a voice in my head. You sold me bronze and called it gold. Took my treasure and crushed it to dust. Ooh, you claim to know what's been. To know what's been treasure and crushed it to dust. Ooh, you claim to know what's best for me, but you lied. You're a liar, and I should have known. You came to steal, kill, and destroy, but I won. Look at me now. But I won. Look at me now. Better Me now, I'm better than I've ever been. Whoa, look at me now, I'm better than I've ever. I'm better than I've ever been. I'm better than I've ever been. Whoa, look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. I gave you my vanity now. You can't beat that. Lately I've been seeing it clear. All the ways that try to keep me bound up in my head. Lock me up and you call it love. Ooh, oh, you took the pleasure to burn my tongue. Ooh, oh, you took the pleasure to burn my tongue. Oh, you took the pleasure to burn my tongue. Wow, you took the pleasure. Wow, you claim to be what's best for me, but you lied. You're a liar. To be what's best for me, but you lied. You're a liar. And to be what's best for me, but you lied. What's best for me, but you lied. You're a liar. And that's and I should have known you came to steal. You came to steal, kill, and destroy. kill and destroy, but I won. I came to steal, kill and destroy, but I won. I won. Kill and destroy, but I won. I won. Whoa, look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Ooh, look at me now. I'm better than I've. Oh, look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Ooh, look at me now. I'm better than I've ever. Been. Ooh, look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Oh, the past is right behind me, and that's where you belong. Ooh, and my future is right before me, not where you belong. Oh, get me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Oh, look at me now. I'm better than I've ever been. Ooh. Lately.
So yeah, what's up, guys? I know you must have been following what's up. I've been doing. I just decided to. I've been working like close to 2 hours now, or thereabouts. Before I remembered, I said, okay, let me turn on my camera to see what we can have going on. Yeah, I'm working on this R&B track. Um, I think what I've been doing, before just a bit, like few minutes, was to kind of see how I can level, the vocals, because the lead vocals rather, because the lead vocal is quite dynamic. You can see a lot of pop ups, so trying to see how you can have everything leveled, before it uh hits the compressor. Uh because not everything that the compressor would evenly handle and take care of properly, so you would want to do some proper edits, proper guest staging of the lead vocal. All right, so it's all at the end sounds even and nice even before it hits the compressor and the compressor gets to just work, not get stressed. But let me just pretty much explain, or maybe just break down a bit of what I have going on with you know, the vocals in a bit, the lead vocal, my BGV chain. Uh, I'm gonna mute the lead vocal. So that's pretty much what the BGVs are doing. I think somewhere here we have this. Yeah, then you have that ad lib going on. Yeah. I'm pretty much so that's, like I said, that's pretty much what the focus is. I'm just going to break down my BGV. For this track, I decided to do something quite different, with my BGV chain. It's usually not the kind of BGV chain I use, but it is what it is. So I started off with this UAD 610B preamp. Okay, I have the preset on soul vocal. I have my gain at +5. I have this on 70, 10K, then my low pass at 1.5, my high minus 1.5, my high pass at +1.5, my level knob at I think this 7, then my output I think -5 or thereabouts. Okay, so I pretty much why I had this preamp coming was because somehow I wasn't quite satisfied with the mic the artist used. So I did quite like the texture a bit. So I had this thrown in to start off my chain. Then this is a powerful tool of which I've I'm really enjoying it, especially when it comes to live gospel music production right now. So I'm not going to spill out what I'm doing with this currently now, but I had this thrown in just for placement. Okay, so you can see it has the positioning here, then has the reverb and the reflections, but I'm turning off the reverb and reflections. I'm not making use of it in this contest. I'm only using this section. And this section, I have the elevation at 30. My distance, I wanted the BGV vocals not to be too forward. It's not every time that one will want to, have BGVs always in your face. So I wanted it to feel like a bit, behind. So that's why I have the distance 5. Then the stereo width, have it a bit wide at 150, so you can see the angle of it. Then of course I'm using the Neuro X pitch, for my BGVs, to tune for tuning. Then this is where the whole game is being played on my virtual mix rack. Okay, so for my virtual mix rack, I started off with this compressor, the FG2A compressor, and I'm in the again reduction of like -3, -3, yeah. Then have this EQ, FGS EQ. I really cut off the low end, like terribly cut off the low end of these videos because the artist had some kind of strong low end that I didn't want. You know, I wanted the BGVs to be quite like easy free shooting kind of, not low texture kind of. So I whooped out these lows to like 236, almost 300. Then the media cut off the mid, you know, to take away boxiness, 304 heads, just removing like -1. Then cut a bit of the high mid to 3.5 -1. Then yeah, that was basically it. My what's it called now? My compressor, the other compressor I have going on here, FG stress compressor. Yeah. Having a medium kind of fast attack, then really fast release. It's a get reduction of like -3 or -2. Yeah, well. Yeah, I have this custom series equalizer where I'm boosting 15K and I'm cutting 200. Then here, this is where I'm putting airiness, my custom opto compressor. So you see I have it on to airy here. Then my peak reduction having like -3. So if we're to look at it, so if we're to listen to it,
Look at me now.
yeah. So it comes again.
Look at me now.
Now, still on the BGVs, I closed the BGV chain with the chroma saturation. Okay, with this chroma tip saturation. Yeah, let's go to the verb. So for the verb, first of all, I'm using this BGV plates from Valhalla vintage verb. Okay, then which is like my main verb. This other verb, I have it from Landa. It's just to brighten it. I'm using the bright hole, blended all down to 100. Blended it all down to 100. You know, to have that bright texture is well EQ'd. I like the texture of it too. Then I have the H delay, you know, sent to it. Pretty much not too much, you know, of it. But I'm using for the BGVs, I'm having some effects being thrown up and there up about, you know, here and there with what's it called now? Delay throws. You know, I'm doing like the delay throw concept for BGVs. Like if you can see here, you see where I have BGV delay throws. This place, the BGV delay throws. Let me give you an example. Like in this point now.
Ooh.
Yeah, that to know is coming from the ad lib, you know, this ad lib here. And this ad lib, I have the studio EQ Cubase Studio EQ where I'm using the preset of telephone. I have the vocal chain, Cubase vocal chain. I'm just using the reverb from the Cubase vocal chain here. You can actually use this chain to, massively do whatever you want to do with your vocals. All right. Then this is where I have the delay, but here I'm dropping the delay to like about 40. All right. So that's what is giving that delay through effect. All right, that delay through effect. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing with the vocal mixing, mixing R&B. I'm going to, take a break here now. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have going on. I still have a lot of work to do, with the lead vocals. Then of course I have the lead vocals, the BGVs, the ad libs, the throws, all bust to vocals. Yeah, still have a couple of things to do, but for the beats, I'm actually done with the beats. There are quite some interesting things I did with the beats creatively in the mix, not even in the production. That made it turn out like that because the beat originally wasn't even sounding that way, But yeah, that it is what it is. So yeah, that was interesting flow. I hope you guys okay. I'll leave us, guys.